Clips of the week. With Budget Van Insurance. It's a Van Man thing.
And we actually start with Macca, don't we, Andy?
Yes, that's right. And he seems to be alleging that Sir Alex has been tapping up players.
Sir Alex Ferguson's confirmed Manchester United have agreed new contracts with Rio Ferdinand, Michael Carrick and West Brom.
You can't be doing that. It's Tony Mowbray, no? He must be livid.
It's incredible.
Cherry-picking all the best players. Well, here's a caller to Gaunty.
Hi, Jim, you're on Talksport. What do you want to say?
Good morning, Jim. Happy John. Happy St George Day.
Yeah, hiya, George. Happy St Jim's Day. You got there in the end, mate. Well done.
There's a lot of names there. No. Here's Spanish Formula One journalist Marcus Rebeldo with Nigel Pearson doing what we call an Igor Monachev.
Marcos, good evening. Thank you for joining us. And first of all, Kimi Räikkönen setting the pace, setting the early pace in practice so far.
Yeah, well, good night.
Yeah, well, good night.
Good night. Why did he do an Igor there? He's obviously a fan of Igor.
Well, he loves Igor's work.
Now, this is Big Alan, and he does love a chat with his old mate Tomo, doesn't he?
So if you ask me whatever favourite race course, well, obviously Cheltenham is very good, but it's the one I'm going to next. It's the next race course I go to. So after Newmarket today, I'll pop along to Wolverhampton tonight. Why? Which is yours?
Right, Tom, also just a little bit breaking news.
Sorry, don't answer.
Slightly hung him out to dry there.
Don't ask that question.
No, he just didn't want anything to do with him.
Tomo loves racing, doesn't he?
Of course he does, yeah. It's his life.
I know, but, you know.
That's not a surprise, is it? Tomo loves racing. Breaking news
I think
on
he over-loves
Talksport.
racing.
How can you over-love racing?
I think he does. Anyway, according to Mike and Andy here, looking back at Ronaldo's fantastic header in Rome.
The amount of big games he's showed himself, you know, the Champions League, I mean, that run he made for that header.
Yeah.
I mean, that was unbelievable. And how many yards did he run to get the end of that?
Probably 100.
Yeah, was he in the car park, wasn't he? He was having a pie in the back of the stand. He ran down the stairs, jumped over the barrier, and then sprinted and got on the end of that cross. Well done to him.
That's right, yeah.
Now, here's our man at the Crucible, John Hyde, with some shocking snooker news.
Carter looking relaxed, but he has been known to let the lead slip, and Murphy will pounce on his missus at every opportunity.
Blimey, you can't be doing that, Ali. That's terrible.
Bit off, isn't it?
Well, sorry, not Ali's the victim of this, or Mrs. Ali is, of course, Mrs. Carter. Not ideal. So, yeah, John has asked to listen. He's listening in, isn't he?
Good afternoon, John.
Yeah,
Good afternoon, guys.
Oh, yeah, probably missing something very important in the snooker, just for that.
Was you aware you'd done that, John?
I wasn't actually, no. Not until somebody told me later.
Right.
That's very
I think we could be hearing it again, actually, a little bit later on.
It's 5-5, by the way.
Oh, okay. It's great. Halfway through the clips of the week, getting an update.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
So we move on, Andy.
It's sports newsreader Lawrence Mora with a bit on Alan Hansen.
Talksport Sports Update.
Good morning, I'm Lawrence Mora. Trevor Immerman will lead the field going in.
Yeah, Trevor. It's a bit of. It's a bit of.
Sorry,
yeah,
it's a bit of Alan Hansen. It's a bit of an Alan.
It was Trevor. Alan
It was slightly lost there.
Yeah,
I blame John Hyde for throwing us off with his 5-5 scoreline in the middle.
Well, Macca's back with a quick bit of homespun philosophy.
And history is just things that have gone.
Yeah, thanks very much, Macca,
true.
for clearing that up for us.
It's Tomo again, and he does struggle with those regional accents, even his own one.
Good morning to you, Derek.
Hello there. How are you doing, guys? It's beautiful here in Scotland. We're at Ayr for the Coral Scottish Grand National, guys.
Was he doing Paddy Power at the end there? He's some plays rugby for Scotland. He's Derek Thompson. He's Scottish, and he can't do a Scottish accent. It's as bad as Beaky's Scouse accent that he did.
I do like the way that he starts with it, doesn't really sell it, loses heart in it, and then finishes.
And then then goes to Ireland for some reason.
Very good.
Time now for the Talksport Call of the Week to John Nicol.
What do you think about an Armed Forces Day? Do you think we should have one?
I'm going to say yes and I'm going to say no.
Talksport Caller of the Week.
That's the kind of clear-headed thinking we like on Talksport.
And of course, it wouldn't be Clips of the Week without Mike singing, would it?
No.
Do you want me to give you the first line, Andy?
Go on then.
Dirty old river, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It's that one, isn't it?
Not the second line, obviously. I'll give you the first line.
3 words would be more accurate.
But not the second one, because he was struggling after that.
That's right, yeah.
He's back at 4, of course, with Andy and Bowtime. And finally, Andy, this is Alan giving us an insight into his unorthodox motivational technique.
At them and trying to motivate them and letting them know what the job in hand is, they get more and more nervous, and it goes the other way.
Know your players. Know your players.
Absolutely.
Some need a kick up the backside. Some need an arm.
I mean, I should be playing for the vets, obviously. Yeah. You wear a glove.
Of course.
So there we are. Thanks as always to the people that suggested clips that were played today. They were Glyn Barrington, James Challoner, Brian Collins, Martin Donovan, Jeff Totes. Yeah, they love him at the racing. Marcus Ardman, Tony Cox, Paul from Boston, Lee Nevitt, Ben in Albury, Sam Speed, and Chelsea Mark.